Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Hayward. This video is about showing you how to set up your Padlet account. This video is probably going to last more than a few minutes, probably 5 or 6 minutes, so you're going to have to hang with it while I explain everything to you. All right, so on your on your iPad, you should have the app called Padlet if you'll access that. And once you access it, you'll see that once you get to this screen, you have some options at the bottom. One is to log in, one is to sign up, and one is to continue as a guest. If you continue as a guest, which you're not going to do, any work that you use, any work that you create, you won't be able to access it again. It's just a one-time thing. So what we're going to do is sign up. And later on, you'll obviously be able to log in. So we're going to access the sign up link. And here it takes you to this screen that tells you to sign up for Padlet. It asks you, it says, oh, look, you can sign up with Google or sign up with Facebook. I would encourage you to do neither of those because they will then connect your Google or your Facebook account with the Padlet account. So I don't think that you necessarily want that because probably this Padlet account will be really just for school. So you don't want it connected with any of your social media or any of your other personal stuff because this is just going to be housed in a school environment. If you want to, you can create a separate account, but for our purposes, I'm just going to show you, just encourage you to first create an account just for school. So in order to do that, to connect it to your email, then you, as an identifier with the school district, so you would put in your email address, which is your Fort Bend ISD email address, and then whatever password you have. Now, if you watched the last video about setting up usernames and passwords, I encouraged you to really think about that. Use as few passwords as possible, and also think about connecting all of your accounts that have to do with school, connecting them in some way with Fort Bend. So you're going to put those two bits of information here, your email, your password, and you're going to tick I'm beautiful because, yes, it will not set up the account, I think, unless you tick I'm beautiful. Then you access and then you click sign up. I'm going to put in my email address. Mine is connected also with Fort Bend. This particular one. I have multiple accounts in Padlet, all for different purposes. ISD.com, and then my password, which if I can ever remember it, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But that's so, okay, right. I need to log in. That's what my issue is. Okay, so once you have set up the account, then you'll be able to log in. I think you guys are pretty comfortable with that. I would also encourage you to have it default to remembering your email address and your password because it just makes life easy for everybody, but mostly for you. Okay, so let's see, log in, let's see. I don't know what's going on with this, but anyway, we'll humor it some more. BendISD.com. Yes, I know you can hear me talking to myself. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right. So once you get to this particular space, you'll see some icons across the top. But the very top in the upper left-hand side, it tells you my username and it gives me a greeting. It says, hi, Laura_Hayward. Hope you're having a magical day. Padlet is a little bit like that. They write you messages, and it's really kind of lovely. At any rate, so if you'll just kind of go through some of these icons, so if you click on the plus, it just tells you a little bit more about Padlet. One way to think about Padlet is like it's a bulletin board, but it lives on the web. So it's all web-based. But anyway, you can see, and we'll be talking more about as we really delve into this app with various lessons about how you can put up the sticky notes. So there are lots of choices that you have. If you'll go to back, join. Now, in the front of our class, I taped up in the front, there's a Padlet QR code that I printed so that you can join this, scan the QR code with your iPad and then set up and then access this wall that's on the left that says I've set up my Padlet account. Also, if you go into Schoology, you'll see that I've pasted a URL to access this particular wall as well. It's the same wall on the left. Okay, and then the gallery, this just gives you some ideas about what you can use Padlet with. You know, that when you're creating and you have to create a project, you might want to think about this particular platform. So if we tap on these three lines on the right, it is just the indication of, hey, there's more information. So you can set up your profile. Maybe you want to upload a photo, or it actually will tell you all of the walls that you've created. So you can see here that I have created actually 3 walls so far. On settings, if you want to change your password, maybe you want to change your name, put in a different avatar, and all of that works. Here's your email, the email address that's associated with this particular Padlet account, my username, and then write a bit about yourself. Maybe you want to do that. I'm a student, you know, at Krista McAuliffe Middle School. Maybe you want to do that. Maybe you don't. Your profile URL. Here is how my Padlet account is set up. So if I wanted anybody to link to that, that's my profile. Okay, so notice here it says danger zone to delete the account. And you might want to pay attention to that. I wouldn't delete the account unless you just get fed up with it. So here we go. We're going to just tap out of this. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will. Okay, there we go. All right, so for our purposes today, once you've created your account, you're going to scan the QR code and then you're going to access this particular wall. I've set this wall up so that I can look and see who has set up their account. And you'll do that by adding something to my wall, which is this particular one that you're looking at. So if you'll notice this little sticky note, up here in the upper left-hand corner, there's like a little target and it says, I've set up my Padlet account. And there are some instructions. Upload a photo of you and link to your Padlet account. Now, I've just realized that I've made a mistake here. So I'm going to go to my settings. Let me see what I have done. Okay, so upload a photo. Upload, how about your photo? Oh, that's not really working, is it? Here we go. Upload your photo. Oh, how about upload a photo of you? Yeah, go. Well, I'm not really having any luck here, you guys, am I? Photo of you and a link to your Padlet account. So your link to the Padlet account, and I'm going to save this, you're going to go up here. Remember on the other part, once you create your Padlet account, you're going to have to link it. So here we go. So how do you add a note? Well, you just tap twice on this particular, when you have accessed this particular page or this particular wall using the QR code, you will just tap twice on it and then you'll get an opportunity to create a new sticky note. So you write your name here, name here. It needs to be first and last, please and thank you, so that I can give you credit for the assignment, first and last name. And then I've created my account. Give us a message. account. All right. Maybe I'm going to put a little exclamation mark there. Now, if you notice, there's some little grayed icons on the bottom. There's one if you want to add speech or say something. Another is a video. You can add something else. We're going to look at that one in a minute. You can add a photo, or you can add text. So in this instance, we don't really want to add text right. Oh, here we go. We're going to access the camera from the library. We're going to browse something. Let's see what the middle one is. Okay, yeah, this is anything that you want to link. Okay, it just tells you the different icons have different ways of accessing things. So, okay, we're going to browse. Oh, okay, maybe it'll, okay, no, we didn't download anything into the recents. So once you get your link added, maybe you're going to add your camera because you're going to take a picture of yourself and you're going to upload it, and that works too. Now, once you add one part, you can go back and forth and access the other link. So when you're finished, you just tap on it twice, and here is over on the left, here is the sticky note that was just added. Now, in the event that I don't really like that note, maybe I don't think I've done my best, or I can edit it. I can, let's see, what's this? Oh, look, I can change the color, okay? And that's all of this is fine, you guys. Maybe I want to make it because I want Miss Hayward to make sure that she sees that. And if I really am not happy with it, I can just hit the delete, and I can delete that post. Okay, so you're going to be able to see the posts of your classmates. You will not be able to, and you'll be able to write on your post. You will not be able to write on anybody else's post. Once again, I'm just going to remind you that we're in a school environment, so everything that you write online in a school environment follows the rules and the protocols of school. So you be polite, you're nice, all of those wonderful things that you all know how to do really, really well. All right, if you have any questions, of course, as always, you can